good day. You are welcome to another edition of our online class. And today, we want to talk about this connecting pillars in electric fence. Okay, this very issue is one issue I think is most times common. Most times installers they find it difficult linking pillars, and I think I've been receiving some calls of late, so I have to come up with this video so as to address this. This is what we're talking about. Assuming you have, let's say, this is how, let's have this. We're going to use, let's assume we use the 6 line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now let's assume we have a pillar here, okay, and you have this kind of gutter in the pillar, and you have another one here. Most I see this most at the front of the house. You have another one like this, and you have this, okay, another one like this, you have this, another one like that, all the way. Let's assume this is the edge of the house where it stops, and here you have your brackets 2, okay, okay, I may need to stop this here. Okay, let's assume this is where it all stops, okay. Then we also have this, okay, we have this, okay, okay, you have something like this, and then here you have bobbins linking this part, bobbins here, you have bobbins around here. Let's say maybe, okay, decide to demarcate with 3 lines, for example, to secure this area. You also have this, bobbins at the edge, okay. Then you also have one here. And also here. Okay, how do you loop this area so that your security, the security of your fence still remains that that kind of the series kind of looping where you don't have them in parallel? Because I've seen some persons, they will just come here and they just bring this to this, they attach this to this, attach this to this. No, it is wrong. Why did I say it's wrong? If these are attached here, and I decide to cut this one, this particular part off, I can go into the compound through this point without any intrusion alarm coming off. So this is not done. This is not, it doesn't work this way. So I want us to understand how we do this, because I happen to give somebody the looping during the week, so I think it's important I let others also partake of this. So what are we supposed to do here? This is the right connection. Let's assume this part is labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is live, earth, live, earth, live. Now I want you to understand, if you're having 3 lines, all you're supposed to do with the 3 line is to make the first one a live, and the middle one an earth, and this one live. So applies for all: live, earth, live, live, earth, live, live, earth, live. Okay, great. So we want to loop this. If these are the edges, let's assume these are the edges, both edge of the fence. These are what you have at the middle. All I need to do here, if this is number 1, maybe our energizer is somewhere here. I'll power this fence, okay. These are live out, live out. This one is a live return. Then I'll add here loop. I'll take from this, okay. Okay, let's say these are out. Okay. This one comes here, hits this, comes all the way to this other one, okay. When this one gets here, it means the last guy here, and this one here to this one. Note something. Now, what I need to do here, since I know this one is coming here, by the time I get here, get to the end here, I will come here. This is the extreme, one extreme of it. I come here. All I need to do is from this very point, I can decide to use either here or here. Any part closer to this pillar, I can come here to say, okay, fine. Let me take from here. I'll need to remove this. When I get to this point here, I'll get a spring. Put a spring between point A here and point B where you have the bobbin, okay? So because your spring is insulated, so it has created a gap here. There is no more connection between this wire here, the spring, it stops at the beginning of the spring, and this bobbin here. You have your bobbin on the fence here, your bobbin, you know, since your bobbins, they are insulated. So when this one gets here, I want this one around the bobbin. Then I can come here and take this wire, link from this loop through using a HT cable. I'll bring this wire through this fence, HT cable, to this line. Okay, this one, it means this is going towards this direction. When it gets to this end, all I need to do is to loop this line with the number 3. Okay, it gets here. From here, it means it's returning here. No. Okay, yes, that's fine. Yes. When this one gets here, I need to get another HT cable, insulated HT cable, to link up from here back to where I have the edge of this spring to link up with this one. So it's as if from this loop towards this direction here, then this one here, up, back, because the spring has separated both sides. So it's continuing from here or this way. It's going back now. I get to the next pillar. What do I do again? I come here, I separate this point, this wire from this bobbin. This wire is wound around this bobbin. But because of the spring here, separating this A, let's say B again, and A, B and A, spring separating point B here and point A here. All I need to do, maybe this one is terminated here, I get my HT cable again from here, link from here, through the fence, to this line. Line 1, goes all the way, gets to this end, you loop here, can use your aluminum wire, loop this one to this one, okay? Sorry. Then this moves in this direction, gets here with the HT cable, link here back to point A. Okay? When it gets here, it keeps moving. Same thing you've done here, you're going to repeat it all along. Now, when I get here still, I do the same thing. I separate it with a spring, This is point B and this is point A. I take my HT cable, link from this wire here, this side of the pole, okay, bracket. I come here, from here, this way, it gets here, you loop this line to the last line, that means the current is going towards direction. This one with HT cable again, I come to this point. Note that this part is where you have your spring. Spring, spring, spring. So you have spring on this point. So springs are insulated. Immediately you connect your wire, that very short distance is insulated. Now this one gets here all the way, it's going this way. And when it gets here again, you also come get your spring, break here, point B and point A. Take your HT cable, link this to one, let this one link up with this, and this one is going this way. Again with HT cable all to this point A. And when it gets here, it can now go back to the energizer. Now for our earth is to take this, loop with your earth can be parallel. Okay, when I get here, I can take, link this one from here to here, so I can link it from here to here, the earth. It doesn't matter. Let me assume I link my earth to earth here. So there's already earth flowing through this one, okay? Then another thing I need to do is to come here, just from here, take your earth, link it directly to your earth. From here, take your earth to your earth, okay? Take the earth here to the earth. Sorry, no, this is not earth. It's live. This earth to the earth, okay? This earth to the earth. From this place, let's assume this is the wall of the house, okay? This is your wall of your house. Okay, that's the wall of the house. The front section, most times. This you get this one most times, sometimes at the front or sometimes at the side. So when you get here, this is the wall. All you need to do, your earth rod. Now because this is closer to the energizer, I can take one, can link from here directly to the ground, or I come somewhere here, I tap this wire, this earth, I bring it, I get to the ground, dig this place, dig the ground here, wire gets to the ground, bury my earth. Depending on the perimeter, I can also come here, do another one. Can take it from even from here, take it there to the ground, and I have buried the earth rod here also. So this is the way you loop a typical gutter and a fence. I will need to draw maybe the camera a bit closer so you take a closer look at it. What we're talking about, okay. Okay, I think we're fine here, good. Okay, you can see how this looks like. Yes, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, have a close look at it, what this looks like. It is straightforward. So next time, don't try the kind of looping you always see, where they just loop all the parallel way, because you are just you are making security. Should I say you are making the compound, you're making it exposed. You're exposing the occupant, or should I say the client. You're exposing them if you do that, because actually they can cut this. But with this, it is, I'll say it's tamper proof. By the time you try, remove this, cut any of this, cut this line, you stop supply, return to this energizer. If you cut here, means by the time energizer senses no supply back, there's no return to it, this alarm here will go off. By the time you touch here, let's assume this one is placed back. By the time you decide to touch here, open here, if you open here, there will be no supply, return to this energizer, the alarm will go off. So irrespective of the place you want to try to open up here, but if it is parallel, let's assume it was done this other way, like let's say okay, let's say let's stick to the first one with this part. Let's assume they just connect this straight. Okay, we don't have this. Let's assume we don't have this. We just have here to here. Then this one loop. Sometimes they don't even use it, they just loop this one back to this one. Now you see, let's assume this one is connected straight. It's going back straight. There's no break here. It's going straight. Okay, so no break here. It's going straight. See, this one is going all the way back. It's returning to the energizer, and you've tapped here, parallel here. If you remove this one from the fence, this is still sending signal to this fence. So it means the alarm will not go off. It does not see this as a fault. So here, taking out totally, the fence is still sensing this energizer that it is alright. So that's the more reason why the first one, what I've shown you today, will help you such that irrespective of what, maybe these lines are broken anywhere, either here, the lines, the HT cable, this one, irrespective of the line, or you want to remove this, the alarm goes off immediately. So I think for now, with you can understand the reason why your fence should always be done with a series kind of looping. So please like this video, share this video, subscribe, invite others till we meet again in our next class. Do have a nice day. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.